Hey guys, we're back with another video. This one is going to be kind of a little bit different. We've got tough conditions, and so today we're going to be just exploring how do you catch fish when you have challenging conditions, when your conditions aren't ideal, and these are far from ideal. We've had some warm weather followed by some extreme cold weather. The water temperatures went up, they came back down. Today we are looking at 47-degree water temperature. It's May 4th? No.
7th?
May 7th. I'm a little behind. But May 7th, and we're going to be we're just trying to catch fish today. We would love to catch walleyes, but we are going to be excited about just getting bit. So let's get at it. We've got a couple different presentations we're going to be throwing. We've got a tube, we've got a hair jig, we've got a jerk bait, and we've got a Charlie Brewer slider on a jig head. And so that's going to be primarily what we're going to be shooting right now, and seeing what we can do. We're going to probably fish shallow. Right now I've got us in about 9 feet of water, but we don't have a lot of weeds. I've also got the Garmin Live Scope going, and so my hope would be to capture some of that so we can show you what's going on and how much this has helped us catch fish. So we're going to be peppering a bunch of stuff in as we go. One of my first thoughts as I'm approaching this kind of condition is I'm thinking, how am I going to catch fish right now? We got a cold front moving through, it's raining, we got a cold wind, it's about 38, 39 degrees. I'm going to be thinking small. I'm going to downsize. I also have a jig and a minnow, which I normally don't fish live bait, but I'm convinced that can make a difference, especially when the fish are really lethargic. And another thought I have is I'm going to be fishing slow. So let's get at it and see what we can do, and we'll see where things go. We've just come up on a weed edge here, and so I'm always looking for weeds. That's one of the first things that I do, or I'm looking for some sort of structure. And I think I've shared this in videos in the past, but one of the most important things is we've got to find the fish. Location is huge. And so one of the other things that we're gonna talk about today is we always want to be moving. I'm not gonna be able to fish as fast today as I'd like to, with water temps being so cold, but we're still gonna try to cover ground, and we're gonna try to contact fish. And so, and we're gonna try to have some fun too. So that's kind of the goal. So I'm gonna use some different search baits, but I'm not gonna be able to fish them as fast as I normally would. So right now I've got a Charlie Brewer slider on, which is a 3-inch. It's a swim bait, pretty finessey. And my goal with this is to fish it. I want to be able to be right above the weeds, and I'm going to be feeling for any kind of grab. A lot of times on a day like today, they might be walloping it, but a lot of times they're just grabbing it. There's fish. Crappie. Oh, it's a big one too. I can't seem to get away from him, huh? Wow. He hammered that. Wowzers. We just hooked a crappie. It's these are really nice fish. This is a big female, so we're gonna put this one back. But it was a good bite. So I said, like, we just gotta find them, and that's the first bite I've had. So that's a good fish there. What do we got here? It's a heavy fish. That's a walleye there, my friend. I bet that's a head shake. You want to get the camera for this? This is a walleye here. It could be a big northern, but to me it feels like a walleye. It's a northern. It was a walleye at first, or northern. Oh my gosh, it's a big fish. I mean, this could be a huge northern. I mean, I'm not really able to move him that much. Oh wow, this is cool. If we can get him in. Whoa. Wow. Oh my goodness. Check that toad out. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's get you back in the water as quick as possible. Wow, that is a hog. That was awesome. Oh man. That was fun. It's fun to let them go too. I'm guessing upper 30s, 12 pounds is my estimate, somewhere in that 12, 13, 14 pound range. Real thick fish, real healthy. Definitely in good shape to put her back. I'm just gonna check my line and get back at it, man. That was awesome, Isaac. Check that out. That is not a super fine wire hook either, and he just smoked it. I don't know if we're gonna have to retire that bait or not. Let's do some work on that. So he very interesting bite. You know, we're like I said, we're out here primarily just trying to get bit, and I'll show you my presentation right now. I love fishing this slider. This is my classic. It's a 3-inch. It's a paddle tail. This is one of my favorite colors. It's a watermelon, gold, red, black flake, and these catch everything. I caught that big northern a couple minutes ago. On this, we catch crappies, walleyes, bass. I mean, you name it, we'll catch it. And I just have it on a, right now I have it on a Keitech 1/8 ounce jig head. And I tie a special knot. I actually tie, this is a lefty cray loop knot, and it just gives me a little bit more maneuverability on that jig. So that one actually, I didn't feel him hit it. He was just there, and it kind of makes sense with where the bite's at today. That's another pike. Just came up and grabbed it. It's a heavy fish there. I don't think that's a walleye. It might be. I doubt it. Stand down. My camera just shut off. To me, this doesn't feel like a pike, but it probably is. It's heavy. Deeper edge. Oh, it's a big walleye.
Net.
Yeah, get the net. Oh, big uns. Henry big uns. Oh my gosh. Thank you. All right, look what we found here. Monster walleye. Awesome. Oh man. Super cool. We were just fishing out a little bit deeper. Oh man, solid fish. Hot dog. Fortunately, I found myself another largemouth. That last, we just got a walleye, cast back out. Next cast, caught a largemouth. Both looking. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, he's a fatty. Look at the belly on that thing. Pre-spawn females. Beautiful. So what we've been doing, you know, we said at the beginning of the video that we were really thinking our strategy today was going to be, we have a bunch of different presentations, but what we've been doing is just kind of mooching along this area, and when we contact fish, we tend to hit the anchor mode on the Garmin Force, and it's just going to hold us here. And then we're just fan casting, and we just caught that walleye out, casting out a little bit more toward the outside edge, and then I just cast toward the inside edge, and just the next cast caught a nice largemouth. So super excited. I mean, just goes to show you that maybe even some of the days you think are going to be really tough days, now we got a little bit of wind blowing here, but they can be good days too. And we'll see how we finish up here. We had a blast out here today on Houghton Lake. We forgot to shoot an outro on the water, so we just wanted to say, like, hey, if you know, it's obviously like, you know, some of these tough conditions can turn out to be some of the best days and the best memories you ever have. And so that just shows me that, like, I just need to spend time on the water. I need to get out, try some of these things we talked about. We downsized, we fished slow, we still covered ground. We didn't get to do the jig and minnow. We were planning on doing it later, and as the wind started blowing, it got cold, and so we decided to get out of there. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We'd love to have you subscribe. That's one of the ways you can really help us out a ton. We would also love for you to leave a comment. Let us know what we can do to help you and help you become a better fisherman. And so we got a lot more content coming. We're super excited. We're kind of coming into the walleye season now, and so I'm pumped. I think we're gonna have a great early part of the season here, and so stay tuned. We're gonna be putting out a bunch more content. Until later, thanks for joining us.